and welcome to senior night at Swain County High School. Tonight we are going to honor all of our seniors, starting with our cheerleaders and Lady Devil basketball players. First senior for tonight is Mackenzie Cochran. Mackenzie is escorted by her mother and father, Michelle and Tony Cochran, and her sister, Taylor Cochran, from Lower Alarka community. Mackenzie was a part of Ridge Runner Court. She also was a part of the cheerleaders for freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior season for both football and basketball. Mackenzie's fondest athletic memory is when Bailey and her were sitting on the gym floor laughing at Nola for pushing him down to save her glasses. She would like to thank her mother and father for always being supportive, her God for giving her the ability to do what she loves, and her coach, Maddie White, for pushing her out of her comfort zone. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County senior Mackenzie Cochran. Next is Carly Donaldson. Carly is escorted by Kimberly Donaldson and brothers and sisters. Coming from the Galbraith Creek community, she was a part of National Honor Society for all 4 years, as well as HOSA for all 4 years. She's involved in football and basketball cheerleading. Her fondest athletic memory was when Madeline White became their cheerleading coach. She'd like to thank her friends, family, and her favorite coach, Maddie. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County senior Carly Donaldson. Next senior is Cheyenne Palafox. Escorted by Sabrina and Santana Palafox from the Black Hill community. She's involved with cheerleader her senior year, and her fondest athletic memory was rapping to Cardi B with her team and favorite cheer coach. She would like to thank her mom, her sister, and TC for being there since day one, and a huge thanks to Madeline for being there when we were needing her the most. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Cheyenne Palafox. Next senior is Nola T. Satuski. Escorted by Misty T. Satuski from the Big Cove community. Nola has been involved in the Indigenous Culture Club in Lighthouse, and she was a part of the homecoming court her sophomore year. She's been a member of cheerleading and soccer. Her fondest athletic memory was watching Ashton throw the girls around and give dirty looks. She'd like to thank her mom, Maddie, and Miss Sip. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Nola T. Satuski. Next senior is Katie Winchester. Katie is escorted by her mother, Christy Anthony, sisters Jessica, Ashley, and Kennedy, and her brothers Riley and Reese from the Bennett Hill community. Katie's been involved with cheerleading and volleyball for 3 years and track for 3 years, honors as a tri-sport athlete. Her fondest memory was landing on the gym floor thanks to her stunt group. And she'd like to thank her mom and her family and her coach for all of their support. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County senior Katie Winchester. We move now to the Lady Devils basketball players. Our first senior is Ashton Yance. Ashton is escorted by Amanda Yance, Cameron Yance, her father, and Briar Yance, her brother, from the Wolftown community. Ashton was a part of the homecoming court her freshman year, played 4 years of volleyball, 4 years of softball, and 4 years of basketball. She was honorable mention in volleyball for her junior and senior year, and honorable mention in sophomore her junior year. Her fondest athletic memories was beating Smoky Mountain for the first time in her high school career and beating Coach B in a game of knockout. She would like to thank her parents for all of their support and their love, and her coaches, especially Coach B, for always pushing her to keep her head up, and her teammates for never giving up on her. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Ashton Yantz. Our final senior tonight couldn't be here in attendance, but we're going to do something special here, and we're going to pipe her in via FaceTime. Unfortunately for our Robbinsville, apologies for those who can't see her, but in front of me there is a screen here with senior Taylor Collins. Taylor had planned to be here with her mother Amanda, her father Benji, and brothers Isaiah and Joshua from the Kirklands Creek community. Taylor was on the Ridge Runner court her senior year. She played all 4 years of basketball and a volleyball player her freshman year, sophomore, and junior year. She was honorable mention for both basketball and volleyball her junior year, and her school record of 21 rebounds in one game ties her with her mother of her sophomore year. Her fondest athletic memory was also when we beat Smoky Mountain this year in basketball. She'd like to thank her team for pushing her even with how things are going, and also wanted to thank her God for keeping his hand over her and over the team. She wants to thank Swain County basketball for all the great times of playing basketball as a Lady Devil. At this time, we'd like to do something special here. For those of you who are not aware, Taylor is on her way with her family to Charlotte to prepare for open heart surgery this Friday. Many of you are aware that Taylor's younger brother, Isaiah, had recently undergone some medical procedures for a brain tumor. Tonight, as a Maroon Devil community, as a Swain County community, and as a Smoky Mountain Conference community, we'd like to rally around Taylor and her family and offer everyone here a chance to support and give towards the medical and travel expenses they have occurred. We are now passing around containers in both sections of the stadium for you to do so. If you're not prepared to give tonight, we want to let you know that you can contact Sonia Blankenship at the Swain County High School to give later. But we would like to rally around Taylor and her family as they prepare for tomorrow with open heart surgery, or Friday with open heart surgery. Taylor, can you hear me all right? Taylor, would you be okay if we as a community would to pray for you in this moment? If you would all join me in prayer. Creator God, we believe that you're in the healing business, whether that's before surgery in a miracle way, or during surgery in the hands of talented physicians, or afterwards in a community that surrounds with love and support. But tonight we ask for your hand to be on Taylor and her family as she prepares. Give her peace, knowing that you are in control and that you've called us as a community to rally around and support in every way that we can. God, be with her for the rest of this week and throughout the recovery process. In your name we pray, amen. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Taylor Collins. If you could help me by giving all of our seniors one more round of applause. Thank you, Taylor, and we'll see you when you get home.
Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
To the corner, Yachts, the lone senior on hustles to get it back to the other side. Down on the wing, she make a move. Euro step to the Yachts' hands. She goes to the left side, and will Harrison again. Chapman all the way to Smith spins, shot up. Not sure how good that is for the Lady Devils. That's a tender race. You can shoot it left-handed into Smith. And Smith off the spade. Yachts clear in the corner. Steltman's got it. Will she go all the way? Yes, crosses over, goes left to Bates. Ross. He's got a clean lead of three. It's on his way to kick to Smith. Spin move to the
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
Week, on behalf of all the students of Swain County Schools, we would like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Daddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm Abby Cutler, and I'd like to say thank you.
I'm going to tell you a secret to being successful as a student and as a parent. Have your sons or daughters come to school. Chronic absenteeism is any time that a student misses more than 17 days in the school year. We have anywhere from 25 to 33% of our students at the various schools across the county who are missing 17 days or more. That's a dangerous thing because you can't learn if you're not in class. And I happen to know from some numbers that I have on my desk that if an 8th grader misses 15 days or more, they have a 62% chance of not graduating from high school. And that means if they don't graduate from high school, that they are going to have a $500,000 negative impact on Swain County. Help me take care of your sons and daughters in Swain County. Have them come to school on a regular basis, and thank you.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. I'd like to talk to you about an important policy. Please remember that smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is prohibited on all campuses in Swain County. This includes Swain County Memorial Stadium. Smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is not allowed while on campus for faculty, staff, students, fans, or visitors to our campuses. Thank you for supporting Swain County Schools. This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here. Hello again, everybody. Toby Burrell with you tonight for Lady Devil and Maroon Devil basketball action, flying solo by myself, so bear with us as we move along. It's the Black Knights in town for a senior night for our Lady Devils, and we are underway here from Swain. Right off the bat, shot up and good by 20 Jimenez for the Knights. And so now it'll be Swain into the front court. Yance, lone senior on the court for Swain, as she was honored in a pregame ceremony, as was our missing senior, who's Taylor Collins. And Taylor, if you're watching tonight, we love you. Good luck, as she undergoes a heart procedure this week. So we wish her all the best. A touching moment here in the gym as they Skyped in and allowed Taylor to be a part of the senior night festivities. And that is irreplaceable for that young lady. So kudos to you, Taylor, if you're watching. Hope you are. So right out of the bat, it'll be white basketball. That's Swain. It's 2-0 Black Knights. The Black Knights come into this 18-5, 6-5 overall in Smoky Mountain Conference play. Tonight will end the regular season for both squads, and tournament action will get underway on Friday. That ball's out of bounds off Heltman. Looked like it was slapped from behind, but I guess not. Black Knight basketball, they will bring it up with Pagan as their guard. And they work on the outside against Lady Devil man-to-man. Lots of ball movement for the Knights. And both players spill to the floor there, and that's going to be a foul on Maisie Heltman to start things out. First foul of the ball game. And to the line will be Lena Pagan, a junior for the Knights. That one's short. She will have a second one for her troubles. That one is good. So 3-0, and the Knights come out in full court pressure here. And Lady Devils play tic-tac-toe to beat it. It's batted away. It'll stay Swain basketball. And Ashton Yance will inbound it. She goes straight to Smith. Shot on the way. It catches all the rim and goes in. So the Lady Devils are on the board with a Savannah Smith short jumper. And it's 3-2. That's Jimenez pushing off, driving Yance down the lane. Almost stolen by Smith. She has to recover. Here comes Jimenez. Runs into a wall of Lady Devils. That will go against Swain. Let's see who it is. It's on Hicks, her first. And that will send Jimenez to the line. And that first one is good from her. And it is a 4-2 Black Knight lead. We are just underway for a full night of basketball action. Stay with us for the men's contest to follow. And the JVs from Robbinsville took this first game. And that will be a foul on the Black Knights. Looks like Haley Anderson is the culprit there. And it will be Swain ball out of bounds. Yance to inbound in front of the Swain bench. Hicks with it. She'll work it across half court now against the zone for the Knights. Looks like a trapping zone. And they're going to try to keep the ball from reversing. We got a foul right away. And that's on Pagan. Second on the Knights, first on her. It'll be Swain ball out of bounds. We're 6:02 in the first. 5-2 score in favor of the Black Knights. Yance puts it on the floor, goes hard to the basket. Shot is up and almost goes. Now it spills away. Can Ashton win the race? She does, and we got a jump ball called. And it will remain Swain basketball. Yance inbounds to Hicks. She looks back to Yance in the corner. Cross court to Spates. 3 on the way. It's off by Maddie. Batted around. Almost recovered there by Heltman, but not. And that one is a 3 on the way from Cambry Loving. And it is 8-2 all of a sudden the Black Knights. Hicks with a shovel pass across court to Spates. She goes ahead to Heltman. Heltman tries to split the defenders, throws it ahead. Saved, but then taken away over there by Jimenez. And the Knights have the advantage, poked away. Picked up over there by Spates. She keeps her wits about her and then gets it out to Yance. Heltman with it on the far side, tries to turn the corner. Spin inside to Smith. It's off. Rebounded over there by Harlan Matheson. And now the Knights will come into the front court. Just under 5 in the first. That's Anderson in the corner. Inside to Matheson. Ball fake. She goes up. Moves again. Bounces around. Misses the shot. Smith takes off too quickly. And now it will be Matheson again with it. And makes that one count. That's poked out of bounds off of Robbinsville. Subs for Swain. It will be Bradley and Ross, as is the usual substitution pattern for Coach Mike Turner. Yance to inbound here, 4:31 in the first. Thanks for joining us on what will be the final Maroon Devils Network broadcast of the winter sports season. We move into conference tournament play later this week. Pass inside to Heltman. Heltman works, and she's called for the travel. So 10-2 now your score, Black Knights. The tournament is set to be played at Rosman this year, so all games over there. The weather last week and the cancellation of this game have put the conference in a little bit of a quandary. So make sure that you stay tuned to the Maroon Devils Network, and we'll get you times and dates for the Swain High teams in action. And that's Matheson going hard to the hole, back to Jimenez. 3 on the way. It's up and off. Heltman over there pulls down the rebound, then traverses a whole host of Black Knights. It's kicked ahead to Ross. And that shot up by Hicks, and an offensive foul called on Hicks. That'll be her second. And Kinsley Phillips will check in, as does Maddie Spates for Hicks. And so now the Knights inbound. It'll be Pagan to bring it across, set the Black Knight offense, and we've got a technical foul on somebody. I guess it's on the bench. Coach Michael Turner looking for an explanation. And the first one of those by 11 is good. She'll get a second now on the technical foul call. That one is good as well. Subs off the Knights bench. This is the Black Knights' third consecutive night of playing. And so we'll see if tired legs comes into this. Kennedy Cable and Gabby Hooper into the game for the Black Knights. Coach Michael Turner, Neil Blankenship trying to get an explanation for the technical foul. And now we will kick the ball in play. Black Knights basketball, it's a 10-point lead here in the first period of play. And that one shoved up and in by Hooper off the drive. No pressure now from the Black Knights. They played Murphy on Monday and then Nantahala last night for their senior night. And the Knights charge ahead, and that shot is off. Bradley with the rebound, tries to come out with it. It is all but mugged and has to run away with it. No traveling called. Heltman with a runner, and Maisie gets that one to go on the fly. So she's on the board, and we're under 3 in this one. Last time we were with you, Maisie went for 42 in an 87-82 loss to Blue Ridge Early College. Yance almost with the steal, keeps it alive, and that's going to be Swain ball. So Ashton with good active hands there forces the turnover. Smith back in for Bradley now, and Swain trails by 10 in the first period. Ross will bring it up, set the action. Robbinsville in a man-to-man. Ross dribbles, crosses over, finds Smith inside. The shot by Smith is up and good. So Savannah with 4. And we have cut the lead to 8. Heltman will D up on Gabby Hooper out front. She goes over to Haley Anderson. Anderson looks for the cutter. Now has Cable up top. Back over to Love, and 3 on the way. It's off. Can Spates track it down? She can. And now she is off to the races. Goes hard to the hole, and we've got a foul. Maddie Spates will go to the line. The foul is on Lovin. It's the third on the Knights. The first on her, and Maddie Spates will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one's good. So she'll have a second one for her troubles. It is long and bounces off, pulled down over there by Kinsley Phillips. Heltman works over Hooper on that side. Now back up to Cable. To the corner, shot on the way, back iron no good. Heltman's got it. She's mugged again and gets the call this time. It will be on Haley Anderson, her second, and quickly off the bench will be Yika Jimenez for the Black Knights. 14-7 your score with 3 ticks under 2 minutes to go in the first period of play. Ross charges into the front court, looks ahead, crosses over, now has it picked from Jimenez, who will go coast to coast here and lay it in left-handed. And so Jimenez already was 6 in this one of the Knights' 16. Heltman across the timeline now. Crosses over, has it blocked. Smith with the rebound, shot up and rattles home for Smith. And everybody leaves. Kennedy Cable, and she is wide open. The foul will be on Smith. That's her first. It will be the fourth for the Devils, and Cable will go to the line for the first time tonight, looking to add to this Black Knight lead. That one's a little short. Reminder, we will have between these games the senior night for our men's basketball team. Hope you tuned in early enough to catch the cheerleaders and the Lady Devil senior night. Rebounded by Jimenez, back out for three. That one bounds around and all the way home for Cambria 11. So Swain across the timeline. Phillips will pick up Heltman to the corner with Spates. She thought about a three, got rushed over there by Jimenez and thought better of it. Now she charges into the paint and we'll get a foul called on that one. It's on Kennedy Cable. And it will be Lady Devil basketball underneath. Ashton Yance will head over to inbound that one. Heltman with position into there, and she is fouled on the play by Gabby Hooper. Good job posting up by Maisie, and a good job of recognition by Ashton to get that one inside. So Hooper will get the foul. Heltman will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. We're 20-9 at the 101 mark of the first. First one is long from Maisie and off. She gets her second now with a chance to cut the lead to 10. That one's back iron, no good. Smith tries to keep it alive and fouled her. So two on Savannah. And just like that, Emily Bradley up off the Swain bench and back into the ball game at the 1 minute mark of the first period. Hooper into the front court now. Jimenez works off the screen. Ross catches her on the other side. She kicks it out. They rotate that around. Ross with a clean block on that one. She'll get called for the foul. And it will send, first on Bree, it will send Kennedy Cable to the line where she missed two last time. She'll get two more here. And that one crawls in for the sophomore. That one pulled down, tried to pull down by Bradley. It'll go out of bounds, Swain basketball. And we're at 48.4 remaining. So Ross will set the Swain offense here. She kicks it back to Yance, who has a presence of mind to get both feet across the midcourt stripe. Heltman in the corner. She drives baseline, running one-hander is way off. Pulled down over there by 11, and Robbinsville has a shot at one shot. Yance tips that one out of bounds, and it will stay Robbinsville basketball. Kick to Phillips on the wing. Ross with a steal. Now can she win the foot race and maintain her dribble? She does. Gets that up, but it doesn't go, and it's pulled down over there by Hooper. And that one straight to Nick Millsaps over in the Swain student section. Nick was open, by the way, but unable to handle the pass. So 13 seconds before the end of the first quarter, Ross into the front court. Finds Yance over on that wing, back to Ross. To the corner to Spates, three on the way, back iron no good, pulled on the run by Cable. She kicks it ahead, but that's going to do your first period of play with the Black Knights in front 21-9.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
It will be Black Knight ball to start the second period of play. Swain in a modicum of foul trouble. Amaya Hicks and Savannah Smith, 2 each in the first quarter. They are on the bench now. And the Knights will start. I thought they were going to start with 4 players, but they've returned a 5th one to the court, so they will go with 5 in the traditional fashion. Swain comes out in a zone. 3 on the way from Hooper, and she nails that one. So Swain pushes it ahead to Heltman, back to Ross, over to Yance. Tic-tac-toe with that one. Heltman cut into the middle. They have to honor her cut. They try to go to Bradley. She tries to go up with it, and we got a foul on the play. It's on the floor, and that's going to be on Matheson, her first. And 1-1 now for Swain. Emily Bradley will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 here. 24-9 your score. We're just underway in the second period of play. That one is no good. Rebounded over there by Jimenez. She goes coast to coast and travel. Smith and Hicks off the Swain bench. They're going to check in, and they will get Spates and Bradley from the Swain lineup. Now it is a zone, or yes, it is a zone. Hicks with it on top, works to the other side to Ross at the logo. She crosses over, throws it to Yance. Good pass. Now Ashton goes all the way to the hole, lays it up, and it rolls around and out. Smith fades away and gets it to go. So Smith with 8 of the Maroon Devils points. Now Jimenez works over on that wing, back up top to Hooper. Maisie Heltman gets a hand on that, but not enough. Jimenez with a long 3. It's short. Smith battles for it over there. Goes to the floor, and it will be Smith with a rebound and a foul on Jimenez for the Knights. And so 1-1 again. That'll put Savannah Smith on the line. And so Savannah goes to the line for a pair. She's got 8. That one's back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Hooper. So Robbinsville works it on the outside. Jimenez goes straight down the paint, and we got an offensive foul on Jimenez. It'll be her second. A technical on Robbinsville. Still trying to figure out who the technical was on. If it's on a player, it counts as a personal foul. We're going to get some clarification here. Ashton Yance will go to the free throw line to shoot the technical. The offensive foul, of course, is a player control foul. No free throw shot on that. So Ashton's first one rattles around and out, unfortunately for her, but she has a second one coming now. That one is hard and does not go either. So Jimenez has checked out, and it will be Swain basketball. So we're trying to figure things out. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know. So there you go. Black Knights in a very loose man-to-man, just staying between their girl in the bucket. Hicks comes off the screen, kicks it to Ross over on the other side, back to Heltman inside. And crowd over there by Hooper. She goes the other way, and it'll be easy lay-in attempt. Yance with a rebound, and she does a good job with that, getting the rebound. And there's a foul on the Knights. I don't know who that's on. And Ashton will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2 now as we are at the 10 mark. And looks like that was called on Hooper, number 3. And that will be her second if that is the case. Ashton's third free throw is off. And so now she will attempt her 4th of the night. That one's back iron also, rebounded again by Hooper. And the Knights with it up top. Pagan tries to turn the corner. And so turning the corner, shot is up, it falls off. Hicks tries to get the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds off Matheson and will be Swain basketball. Hicks into the front court, finds Yance over on the wing. Now Heltman guarded by Phillips. Crosses over, tries to split the 2 defenders and does, and the foul will be on Pagan, and Heltman will get a pair of free throws. So Maisie back to the line where she missed her first 2. That one rattles around. Somehow the Lady Devils got to get the lid off the bucket. Everything's rolling around and coming out for us so far. Heltman with her 4th. That one's good. 24-12 your score, 5:38 and counting here in the first period of play. Hooper to the corner to Levin, back to Hooper's. Good look at a 3, it's on its way, back iron no good. Batted there by Ross, and it will be picked up by Hicks. She steams into the front court. Ross has got it over there, is all alone. Nobody's guarding her. Now she realizes it. Yance tries to go past. Shot is up and off, and that is rebounded by Phillips. Phillips takes it all the way down. Now Heltman comes out, takes a whack at it, no good. And it will be back over to Hooper on the side. She tries to reverse, and we got a timeout Robbinsville. It'll be a 30. So we'll try to keep it right here with you through the 32nd and let you know that Smoky Mountain Conference tournament play for these 2 teams begins this week. We're unsure of the date, but we do know that it will be at Robbinsville. Most likely it will be on Friday of this week and then Saturday as they try to play catch-up. The tournament was actually supposed to start tomorrow, and now it cannot. Robbinsville is in an unenviable position right now of having played 3 games this week. This will be their 3rd. They cannot play a 4th. And so tomorrow at the conference meeting, they will try to figure out how to get around that for Robbinsville. So that sums things up pretty much. And now it will be Black Knight basketball. And Levin will inbound for the Knights. Hooper up top, directs traffic, reverses the ball back over to Phillips. There's a 3 on the way, just in the ball game. Ross battles for it. It's batted around. Spates can't get it. It'll come out of there by Phillips. And that foul goes against Swain. I'm not sure who it was on. Trying to see. It's on Spates. That will be her first. First one on the way, back iron and no good. Matheson with a rebound, and that one goes out of bounds, saved off Maisie Heltman's foot. So now Robbinsville will inbound. Levin turns the corner, the offensive foul, and she gets called for it. Smith draws her second offensive foul, and back into the ballgame comes Cable for Phillips. And it will be Swain basketball, 4:40 remaining before the half. It's 24-12. The Lady Devils have had a difficult time cracking this zone man-to-man. Ross with the jumper, it's off. And Levin pulls that down and steams the other way, or check that, Hooper steams the other way. Now it's to Levin. Swain in a zone of their own at this point, trying to cut off the Knights. That's a clear look for Matheson. She turns and knocks that down. Heltman with the runner. It's off. Robbinsville comes the other way. It'll be Hooper again coming down. That one's to Lovin. She kicks it out to Matheson now. To the corner to Hooper again. She penetrates, dishes it back. Shot on the way, no good. Smith with it. Comes out of there with it, has it poked. Finds her bearings, goes all the way down, and Spates lays it in despite heavy contact on that one. So back the other way come the Knights. Heltman and Spates attack the ball. That was Candace Holder on that left side now. Hooper over to Lovin on the wing. Lovin penetrates, kicks to the baseline to Matheson. Matheson goes baseline, misses the shot, but nobody there to rebound. And Cable pulls it out of there. That shot is off. Heltman goes for it, has it batted away. Now they both spill to the floor. What do we got? That will be Swain basketball. So 26-14 still with 3:11 to go before the half. Yance inbounds to Ross. She kicks it ahead to Heltman. The Knights slow to adjust back on defense in the zone. They go inside to Smith. She turns, shoots it, and gets it to go. 10 on the game for Smith. And conceivably no answer by the Knights. That one's batted out of bounds by Bree Ross. And Kinsley Phillips back into the lineup will get Cambry Lovin. And the Knights will have 2:51 in which to operate. Heltman almost gets the steal but doesn't quite get there. Matheson and Holder play catch over there. That one's hit by Yance, picked up by Spates. She dribbles it in the front court, hands it off to Yance, quickly over to the corner to Heltman. Got a clean look at a three. It's on its way. Back iron, no good. And out of there with it comes Holder. That will be kicked out of bounds off of Swain. It'll be Robbinsville basketball. Haley Anderson back in the lineup after sitting out much of the second period with 2 fouls. So Hooper brings it up, sets the Black Knight offense. Heltman with his back. Can she save it? She does. Now can she make it all the way in? Tries to step through and got it to go. Nice job, Maisie Heltman with the steal and finish on that end. And she'll get 1 for her trouble, and Gabby Hooper has her 3rd foul. And that is a tough break for the Knights, but a good one here for our Lady Devils, who are back to within 8. Heltman a chance to pull it to 7. No good, but Smith is there. It spills off her hand. She keeps it alive, and she was tackled on the play, so we'll see who that's against and see if Savannah's okay. Ross hustles over to help her up. That's going to be on Matheson. And Smith will get a pair of free throws here as Emily Bradley is up off the bench to give her a breather. Smith back to the line. She's 0 of 1 there tonight. And that one goes. So 11 for Savannah. And it's back to a 7-point advantage. Can be 6 here with a make. Back iron no good. Heltman tries to trip that one away and can't. It'll be pulled down by Cable. And now Hooper will bring it up with Heltman in tow. 2 minutes to go before the first half. Heltman almost had another steal. Now they go over to Phillips. Penetrates Matheson, puts her shoulder down, and now we're going to get a block out of Smith. That'll be her 3rd. Bradley in for Smith. Smith has 11 to go along with 5 rebounds here in the first half, but foul trouble now with 3 on that unfortunate call. 1-1 on the way. Matheson makes the first. She now has 5 in the game. 27-19 your score. 1:55 before the half. That one's short. We can see it from here. It's batted around. Spates comes away with it. And now she charges to the other side, kicks it ahead to Heltman. She looks the game over. Now splits the defenders, goes hard to the hole. Doesn't get that one to go, though. And that's pulled down by Matheson, and the Robbinsville will streak the other way. That one's stolen by Ross. Now Spates kicks it ahead to Heltman. She splits the defenders, misses the shot. She gets rebound. And that one will be finally pulled out of there by Anderson. That one's off. Yance hard to the boards. All the way to the baseline. Yance gets undercut, and it'll be out of bounds to Swain. Hicks into the lineup for Spates. 1:02 before the half. Now we're going to talk about the out-of-bounds play. Sometimes in that situation right there, if you're a coach, you like to see the official not call the foul that probably should have been called, undercutting Yance, and just give Swain the ball. It saves a foul on a player. And now it will be Swain to inbound here against a man-to-man. Check that. It is not. It is a zone. Ross on the other side as the scramble is on. They find Heltman. 3 converge on her. Back across to Yance to the corner to Hicks. She thought about it. Now drives, penetrates all the way to the hole, lays it up. It rattles around. Bradley fights for it. It's on the floor. Bradley gets it back, has it knocked away. She goes for it. And that will be on. That's going to be against Bradley. So we got 2 free throws here for Kinsley Phillips with 38.4 seconds before the half. First one is good. First point of the night for Phillips. And that one's off. And that's saved, but it's on the line, so it'll be Swain basketball on the team dead ball rebound. And so Swain will bring it up. It'll be Hicks into the front court, kicks over to Ross on the right side, into the middle to Heltman, back to the corner to Hicks. 3 on the way from Amaya. It's off, batted around. Yance picks it up and lays it in. Good job by Ashton. 28-21 your score. Lady Devils hanging around now, down 7. Hooper with it. Heltman cuts her off, now goes to the wing to Anderson. Anderson reverses herself, goes all the way into the hole, scoops it up with the left hand. Shot goes up and it goes in by Matheson on that backside block. Foul will be on Yance, her first, and a chance to put the Black Knights up 10 here with just 7.6 left. Off the backside rebound. That one's off. Bradley with the rebound. And that's going to do your first half of play with the Black Knights on top, 30-21.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. I'd like to talk to you about an important policy. Please remember that smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is prohibited on all campuses in Swain County. This includes Swain County Memorial Stadium. Smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is not allowed while on campus for faculty, staff, students, fans, or visitors to our campuses. Thank you for supporting Swain County Schools.
to the corner. Yachts the lone senior off tussle to get it back to the other side. Now on the wing, can she make a move? Euro step to the Yacht's hand. She goes to the left side, and Wolf Harrison again. Chapman all the way to Smith spin, shot up. Not sure how good that is for the Lady Devils as they tend to race. You can shoot it left-handed and beat Smith. And Smith off the spade. Yacht's clear in the corner. Steltman's got it. Will she go all the way? Yes, crosses over, goes left to Bates. Rossi, he's got a clean lead of three. It's on his way to Keaton Smith. Spin move to the
I'm sitting at Tammy Millsap's desk at the high school after school has let out. One of the things that I really appreciate about Tammy is her ability to build relationships with students. I also am very appreciative of all of our coaches and all of our teachers as they try to do the same. But the truth of the matter is sometimes students struggle to find someone who they can have a relationship with. If your son or daughter is feeling alone or may not feel like they fit in at a school, would you please help us connect with them? We have established several opportunities for that to happen through the WIN class, What I Need Most, at the high school every day, or through the leadership teams at the middle school. Whatever it is, please help us help your son or daughter because we want to develop quality relationships that will help them be successful in Swain County schools. Thank you and God bless. I'm sitting. I'm going to tell you a secret to being successful as a student and as a parent. Have your sons or daughters come to school. Chronic absenteeism is any time that a student misses more than 17 days in the school year. We have anywhere from 25 to 33% of our students at the various schools across the county who are missing 17 days or more. That's a dangerous thing because you can't learn if you're not in class. And I happen to know from some numbers that I have on my desk that if an 8th grader misses 15 days or more, they have a 62% chance of not graduating from high school. And that means if they don't graduate from high school, that they are going to have a $500,000 negative impact on Swain County. Help me take care of your sons and daughters in Swain County. Have them come to school on a regular basis, and thank you.
Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. I'd like to talk to you about an important policy. Please remember that smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is prohibited on all campuses in Swain County. This includes Swain County Memorial Stadium. Smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is not allowed while on campus for faculty, staff, students, fans, or visitors to our campuses. Thank you for supporting Swain County Schools.
So we're set for second half action here. It'll be Black Knight basketball to open up the third period of play. Knights on top by 9. And that will be Jimenez over there working against it. It's kicked, taken out of there by Yance. She will steam into the front court, kick it ahead to Hicks. They look inside to Smith. She's bumped off of that shot on the way, no good. Matheson will get called for the foul. Her third. Smith will shoot a pair here. She had 11 in the first half. And she looks to get the Lady Devils on. She makes the first one, so 12 for her. And quickly off the bench is Kennedy Cable for Carlin Matheson. Matheson leads with 7 points and 6 rebounds to her credit. And now we will have Smith shooting a second one, with a chance to pull the Lady Devils to win 7 here. Good spin, good rotation, it's good. 13 for Smith. Pagan into the front court, looks ahead. Over to Jimenez, they quickly come to her. Now she bounces it, tries to penetrate to the wing. Pagan drops it inside, Cable cut off by Yance. Back over to Lovin, she's back to Jimenez. Jimenez skips her way through the paint and makes that shot. Hicks now brings it into the front court. It will be against the zone. Nope, they're just switching each other every time. Batted out of there. It'll be Lovin with the steal. She's going to go coast to coast and miss that shot. Smith with the rebound. Kicks ahead. Yance goes all the way down and out of bounds. So Robbinsville ball. Just under 7 in the third. We got men's coming up after this. Be sure to stay tuned in between games for senior recognition on senior night here for the Maroon Devils. Lady Devils did that before their game. There's Jimenez to the bucket. She misses, but quickly in there is Cable with the rebound. They kick it back, and easy layup for Anderson. Hicks into the front court. Over to Heltman on the wing. Heltman looks down low where Smith is fighting for position, and that's overthrown, stolen there by the Knights. They come the other way, leading by 11. Kick to the corner. They rush Anderson over there. She finds the backside block and laid in over there by Colbert. And timeout Swain. It'll be a full. We'll take it along with them. 36-23 is your score.
Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Swain inbounds to start play after the timeout. Hicks will bring it up. Ross over on the other side. It's back to man for the Knights. And that one goes out of bounds off of Swain. Worth mentioning, the Lady Devils played last night at Rosman, as did our men's team. Lady Devils with a big win over there. But it's tough sledding to play that far away, and that's Phillips with the bucket. And the Knights out to their biggest lead at 39-23. Spates unguarded on the backside. They keep it on this side. Hand off to Ross. And the foul will be on Heltman. That's her second. So Robbinsville basketball, they inbound here, and Lena Pagan will bring it across, their junior guard. Greeted over there by Heltman. Spring to Cambry Lovin. That's off, and Ross saves it. Hicks saves it. Ross saves it. So Ross ends up with it. Ahead to Spates goes Heltman. She goes all the way to the hole and is fouled on the play. That's on Anderson, her third. And it will be the second of this quarter. To the line will go Spates, who's 1 of 2 there tonight. And the first one is good. Maddie now with 4. And the Lady Devils have got some road to make up here in the third period. Second one by Maddie bounces around and out. Smith almost has it, but Phillips comes away with it. To the corner, 3 on the way from Lovin. That's back iron, no good. And right to the hands of Cable. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Savannah Smith. She'll have to take a seat. Ashton Yantz, who is out of the game, will come back in, and Kennedy Cable will shoot a pair of free throws here. Yantz has got Smith. Quickly into the lineup will be Ava Barlow for the Knights. She's got Haley Anderson out. Kennedy Cable will shoot a second one here. 40-24 your score. The second one is off. Yantz with the rebound. Heltman splits the defenders, goes all the way in, has it blocked, and then taken from behind. They spill to the floor. On the ground goes Hicks with her, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay Swain possession. Ashton Yantz will inbound it. Kicks it to Spates. No hesitation from Maddie. Underneath, Yantz with a rebound. Pulled out of there by Pagan. No foul called. And that one's going to be slapped out of bounds by Heltman. And so ball will go back to Robbinsville. All the way back into Pagan. She crosses over, goes inside, kicks it down low, back outside to Lovin. Dribbles around to reset the offense. Pagan up top. Motions up Cable. No, check that, Phillips. And now Lovin goes to the hole, lays it up and in. Cambry Lovin with her 10th. Hicks into the front court, finds Heltman on the wing. She goes to the corner to draw the defense. And now Hicks motions traffic out. Yantz back up top, looks the situation over, finds Heltman. Heltman crosses over and is punched. Let's see, it's on the floor. And that will be on Cable, her second. Smith and Bradley into the lineup. And they've got Spate and Ross, I believe, yes. Kicked inside to Smith. She kicks it back out to Hicks. Clean look at a three from Amaya. It doesn't go. She tries to go in and get the rebound, and it will be a foul on her, her third. So Robbinsville basketball. Pagan will bring it up and work against Heltman. Robbinsville splits the defender. A lot of sloppy passing. Shot is off. And the ball back to the Black Knights. Reverse back. Levin with a three on the way, and it is good. There'll be a timeout. Swain, 45-24 your score. We'll take it along with them.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
So Swain will inbound it now with 3:33 remaining in the third period of play, trailing by 21. Hicks will bring it across midcourt and kick to Ross. Robbinsville goes back to their half-court trap. Heltman holds the ball and then kicks to Hicks in the corner, light corner. She dribbles back out, now finds Ross on the perimeter inside to Heltman. Heltman's shot is on the way. It's off and poked away over there by Yance, and she's got the ball. Good job by Ashton. And so if that foul is on Pagan, which I believe it was, that'll be her third. And we're steaming towards 1-1, which will put us on a slowed down pace. Still off the pace of last week where we had 60 fouls called on a Wednesday. Heltman with it, spins her way inside, is hit on the arm, and she'll get a pair of free throws. That again is on Cable, her third. So Maisie with a pair here at the 3:03 mark. That one is good. She now has 6 on the night, and the Lady Devils are back to within 20. Second one is good as well. And Lady Devils come out with some pressure. Pagan tries to dribble it in across the court. She does. Heltman collides with that one, pokes it ahead. Now will she win the foot race? She does, and lays it in. So back-to-back buckets by Maisie Heltman has brought this lead to 18. Pull-up shot, and that one is off. Yance over there with a rebound, but it'll go Swain's way as they come over her back. That shot is off, and now here comes Hicks into the front court before the Knights are ready. They go all the way across court to Yance. She dribbles it and then kicks it back to Ross as they play catch on the perimeter. Hicks in the corner inside to Smith. It's hit on the arm by fresh into the ballgame Ava Barlow. And the fouls are really mounting up for the Knights, but they play a lot of people, so it's not as big a deal as the Lady Devils. And as we say that, here comes a fresh 4 into the lineup. They will leave Cambry Lovin in, and the starters return for Robbinsville. 45-28 your score, 2:29 in the third. Yance to inbound. All the way to the corner. Ross, 3 on the way from Bree. It's off back iron, no good. Jimenez with a rebound. And now Hooper will bring it across the timeline and pass over to Jimenez, who works against Heltman. That ball's kicked by both players. And it will stay Robbinsville ball, 2:11 and counting. Hooper to Jimenez. She dribbles all the way back around. Ross Cuts her off, 3 on the way from Lovin. It's back iron, no good. Ashton Yance battles in there, is knocked to her knees, comes up with it anyway, and comes ahead with her 6th rebound of the night. Hicks up top, works the timeline. Ross on the logo, goes back across to Heltman. She looks inside, finds Yance on the wing. Ashton was going to go hard with her left, does anyway. Pull back, step back, jumper, and it's good for the senior. Swain back to 15 here with some pressure. Kicked ahead. Anderson muscles her way into the front court. Jimenez across to Matheson, who clears herself out. Hooper back up top, back over to Levin to the corner to Jimenez. Free 3 on the way, and Jimenez knocks that one down. Now Hicks kicks it ahead to Ross, and double team's coming. Heltman tries to split it. Is fouled, no call. Now the ball spills everywhere, and coming out of there with it is Anderson. She is not cut off. She goes all the way coast to coast. So Haley Anderson with her 2nd bucket of the game, and we're under a minute to play in the 3rd. Heltman ahead to Ross. No look pass. Touches it. It goes out of bounds. Into the ball game will be Spates and Bradley. Heltman and Smith will take a breather. Yance will inbound it. With 47 to play before the end of the 3rd. Bradley with it, no hesitation. Shot on the way. She almost gets her own rebound, forces it in there. Now it's rolling around. Swain ties themselves up, and it will go to Robbinsville. So Robbinsville ball, 40.4 remaining in this one as Swain tries to arrange their press. Anderson works, Anderson works against it. Now she sees a hole in the middle, goes all the way to the hole like last time, kicks to the wing, back out to Jimenez. Ball fake on the floor, 27 seconds and counting as Hooper will pull it back out. Levin and Hooper play catch on the perimeter. Jimenez now gets involved. It's Hooper back up top. Matheson is boxing out all the way down on the baseline, and that will be Swain basketball. Gabby Hooper is amazed that no foul was called. So now Hicks across with 10 to play before the end of the 3rd. She motions Spates out of the way, now brings it over, dribble on the way. It's 5-4, and we've got a push over there by Cambry Levin that bails out the Lady Devils with 3.8 remaining. And we are close to shooting 1-1, and we are shooting 1-1 with 3.8 seconds left. It'll be Amaya Hicks at the line. Amaya looking for her first bucket of the night at the free throw line. And it is good. So the freshman knocks down her first attempt of the night. 3.8 remaining, 50-31 your score. Bradley and Spates switch spots so that they can press. And now it will be Hicks for a second one here, and that one is back ironing off, and it'll go out of bounds, Robbinsville ball. So the Knights on a short clock here. We'll try to get a shot off in just at 4 seconds. Now almost stolen by Ross. Here comes Jimenez. That's going to do it. She didn't get there in time, and that's going to do your 3rd period of play as the Knights are on top, 50-31.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So the 4th quarter is underway. Swain basketball. It's Spates, Smith, Heltman,
Hicks and Yance, the starters, in there. It's a man-to-man. 3 converge on Smith. Turnaround jumper's off. Heltman over there with it. And that's going to end up jump ball. It'll go to Robbinsville. So 7:45 remaining in this contest. Jimenez will inbound. Hicks pokes at it again. Now it hits Jimenez in the foot. She goes the other way. Heltman pokes at it. And now we're going to get the foul call. It's on Hicks. 4th on Hicks. And we got to be close. No, we're not near the 1-1 for the Knights yet. Black Knights basketball. Heltman and Spates await. Matheson goes hard at Smith. Heltman dives in underneath, can't get it. And that one's poked out of there by Smith. So Savannah active despite being in foul trouble. Heltman on the wing looks inside to Smith. She spins back the other way. Is hammered and it goes. And that's going to be Matheson, and she's going to check out with her 4th, if I'm not mistaken. Or they call that on somebody else. So Smith back to the line. That one's short. Heltman with a rebound, and it will be, okay, that's a foul on Heltman. Her 3rd. So now we're going to check on the score and foul situation. .6:59 is your time. It's 50-33 the score. They have 4 fouls on Maisie Heltman. I do not, so that's not good. And that's going to be Robbinsville across. Anderson spins around, and it will be going the other way as the foul is on Kennedy Cable. 1-1 for the Lady Devils the rest of the way. And Smith will shoot again. That one's good. 16-point advantage now for the Knights. Smith's 2nd coming. We're just under 7 to go in the game. 2nd one by Smith is also good. 17 for Smith. To the corner to 11. She backs it back out. Tries to turn all the way around, all the way dipsy-do. Blocked over there by Smith. Rebounded by Anderson and put home. Hicks motioning traffic. Waves Spates through to the wing. She takes the pass. Now goes reverse with it to Yance. Back over to Heltman in the corner. She goes baseline. Up and under and in for Maisie. Now Hooper turns the corner on Spates, goes all the way to the hole. It's poked over there, and Smith, a travel. Smith got enough of a hand in to bother that pass, and it will be Swain basketball. Hicks back across the timeline now. The Lady Devils look to slice into this lead a little bit more. Spates working on top, finds Heltman on the wing. Maisie with a 3, it looked good from release. Smith with it, goes up and lays it in. Savannah Smith with a good career night. Heltman almost with a steal goes into the Swain bench. And at 6:02, it's 52-39. Here come the Lady Devils. And we have paused long enough for Robbinsville to get their sub in. And now Jimenez looks for somebody to inbound it to. Passes it off to Lovin, who finds Hooper. Hooper goes straight up the middle, finds Jimenez, crosses over all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Bree Ross at the table for the Lady Devils, next dead ball. Hicks into the front court, kicks to Spates. Spates to the corner to Heltman. Inside in there to Smith, and that will be on Kennedy Cable. If so, she is fouled out of this ball game by my count. And that is indeed 5. So 5:45, Kennedy Cable fouls out. She was in relief of Cambry Loving. No, check that, Carlin Matheson, who's back in the game. She has 3 fouls. And to the line goes Savannah Smith. Again, for a chance to add to her point total of the night, which is 19, make it 20 at this point. Second one for Smith. Chance to cut it to 13. Looks good, rolls off. Spates had good position. It just went over her head. Jimenez coast to coast. Nobody stops her. Smith can't stop her. She has 4 fouls. And just like that, the lead back up. To the corner to Heltman. 3 on the way from Maisie. It's good. Heltman cans another 3, her first of the night, and that's almost stolen by Heltman. Now Jimenez kicks it ahead and pull back out wisely by Haley Anderson. Hooper with it on the wing. She kicks it over to Jimenez. And now with 5:10 left, the Black Knights will exercise some patience. Pagan over there with it. She'll reverse it all the way back around to Hooper. Hooper will do the same. Now she looks to cut inside, weaves around Ross, is trapped by Hicks. Ross pulls it out of there. Can she come up with it? She does, and we got a jump ball before Bree can go anywhere. Good job by Bree to pry that loose and then stay with it enough. Unfortunately, she couldn't pick it up. And by the time she did, a jump ball is called. 4:54 and counting in this game. Men's action to follow. We got senior night coming up for the Maroon Devils. Inside to Hicks, and that one won't go for Hicks. Almost got the rebound. It comes out of there to Anderson. She goes the other way. They get all the way in on Smith and kick it back out. Pagan and Jimenez play catch with it up top. Now Hooper puts the ball on the floor, penetrates in, back out to Lovin. So 4:29 and counting. Black Knights, a lot of patience in this particular possession. Shot on the way from Hooper, and that one's good. Hooper was 7. Kicked ahead to Heltman. She looks at the block. Smith is triple teamed. Back to Ross. Over to Hicks all the way to the other side. To Spates. 3 on the way by Maddie. That touches the front iron and goes out of there. Smith dives in and saves it. Now Heltman goes in and gets the bucket. Timeout Swain, and with a score of 58-45, we'll take it to. So we're back. 4:01 remaining in this one, and the Lady Devils making their charge on this one. Have cut this lead to 13, and now they will look to press. They get it out to Jimenez in the open court. She kicks it out to Levin. Good look at a 3, and that one is off. Yance with the rebound, saves it over there. Her 7th of the night unofficially. Now Hicks will bring it into the front court against the Black Knights zone defense. Heltman with a good look at a 3. It's on its way. Back iron, no good. Smith fights for it, but it's off of her and out of bounds. And so Robbinsville basketball at the 3:38 mark, still a 13-point lead. They go long to Lovin, cross court to Matheson. She's going to wisely pull it back out and find Jimenez up top. Swain in man-to-man. Amaya Hicks with 4 fouls covers Jimenez. Crosses over all the way to the hole. Shoots it up and misses it. Hicks with a rebound. And now steams ahead with Jimenez beside her. Goes all the way in, offensive foul, and she is gone. So at the 3:19 mark, Amaya has fouled out. Spates is back into the lineup for her. Ahead to Phillips. She goes to the corner to Matheson, back to Phillips. She looks back out to Pagan, who drives and then kicks. And it's just tic-tac-toe right now for the Knights. And as they approach the 3-minute mark, still with a 13-point lead. That's off the screen all the way inside to Matheson. She kicks it back out. Heltman tries to go for the steal, can't. And now we got a timeout, Robbinsville. So with still a 13-point lead, we'll take it as well.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So we are back for action here. It'll be Black Knight basketball from the Swain side of the court, the home side, and 2:50 remains in this one. I would venture guess the Black Knights probably don't even feel like they need to score again. Pagan, as a matter of fact, pulls that one back out, keeps the ball on a dribble and reverses the side. She will look for Matheson, loses her footing, looked like a walk, no call. Back over to Pagan, to the corner to Jimenez. She's going to drive, and there's an offensive foul. 50-50 call. It goes the way of the Lady Devils in that one. And Jimenez with an offensive foul, her third, and Swain with a chance to cut this lead to a 10 or 11, depending upon what kind of shot they can get. It'll be a man-to-man they face as Bree Ross brings it across half court. She motions everybody off and then throws it inside. It's stolen down there by Lovin. And cross court to Jimenez, and she lays it in. Spates brings it across, kicks it back out to Yance on the side, Heltman on the wing. She goes baseline. It's blocked over there, and that will be on Yance. Ashton's second. It should put us in the 1-and-1, so the Knights will shoot some free throws here the remainder of the way. It will be Kinsley Phillips, a freshman, who has 4 points on the night. And that one is good. Make it 5. Very quickly, Haley Anderson off the bench to get Lena Pagan. And now Phillips will have her third free throw of the night by our unofficial count, and that one is good as well. So she now has 6, and the lead back up to 17. 62-54. Let you do the math on that. Heltman on the baseline. Goes up, shot is good. Maisie Heltman. Robbinsville in a minute 46. Here comes Jimenez. Puts her head down, goes between everybody, crosses over all the way to the hoop, lays it in. So once she gets the ball in her hands, we've not figured out a way to stop her yet. Ross with it to Spates. Spates reverses traction, now goes back the other way, finds Ross. Thought about a three, but didn't shoot it. Now she crosses over, finds Heltman on the other side. Heltman tries to spin between two, and she'll get called for a travel. So into the lineup will be Bradley, Kirsten Smith, and Haley Woodard for your Lady Devils. Also Angel Parsons into the lineup. So Maisie Heltman will stay at the 122 mark with it 64-47. All the way to half court, now all the way back across to Matheson. And the Black Knights will go back out to Jimenez, and she will steamroll right down the middle of the paint and lay it in again. And nobody stopped the dribble on that one. And now Heltman will bring it up with 106 and counting. Heltman threw that up to herself, gets her own rebound, and sticks it in. And Swain takes a timeout on the court. It's a substitution timeout, so we'll keep it here unless they force it to be a long one
or play music. If they play music, we got to go because we can't get that music caught up in our broadcast or we might get cut off. Coach Michael Turner has sent his troops back out on the court. It's Ross, Becca Wolf, Kirsten Smith, Haley Woodard, and Angel Parsons. And Hannah Epperson now up off the Swain bench to check in at the next dead ball. Black Knights will inbound it. It's 53 seconds. Remember, we've got senior recognition for the men coming up after this, so stay tuned and see that in its entirety here live on the Maroon Devils Network, and then we'll have all the action from the Robbinsville and Swain men's contest. 50 seconds and counting, and Hooper brings it across to Jimenez, who's picked up over there by Parsons. Now 3 Devils attack her, and Matheson lays it in off the clean look. Kirsten Smith brings it across, finds Parsons. 3 on the way from Angel. It's back iron, no good. Woodard fights for it, and there'll be a foul on the play. That'll be on Becca Wolf. And we should be shooting here with 32 seconds left in this one, and it looks like Matheson will be shooting the free throws. And that's going to get Cambry Lovin out, and we'll bring in Kinsley Phillips. Julie Smith up off the Swain bench. Matheson back iron, no good. Wolf with a rebound. Stolen over there by Phillips. She will race the other way and lay it in. And we're under 20 now. Woodard in the corner, takes it off the dribble, passes back to Parsons. 3 on the way. That one's short again. It will stay Swain ball off Jimenez. Julie Smith checks in. Let's see who she's going to get out. It's going to be Woodard. Pagan back in for Jimenez for the Knights. So 6 seconds, 70-49 your score. Back to Parsons in the corner, and we're down to 3-2-1. Smith trying to look at a shot, can't get it off, and that's going to be your final 70-49 in favor of the Black Knights. Stay put on the Maroon Devils Network for senior night for our boys coming up in just a few minutes.
Once again, tonight is senior night at Swain County High School. And right now we'd like to have you meet the seniors that represent our Maroon Devils men's varsity basketball. First senior, is Robert Green. Robert is escorted by Mike and Karen Green, his mother and father, his brother Sam, and his sisters Alicia and Elila from the Robinson Gap community. Robert plans to attend a 2-year college, and while here at Swain, he participated in football all 4 years, and in his freshman, sophomore, and senior year as a basketball player. His fondest athletic memory was this year when the basketball team went bowling. He'd like to take this opportunity to thank Coach Blankenship, Miss Carey, Coach Scotty McMahon, his family, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Robert Green. Next senior is Connor Hyatt. Connor is escorted by his parents, Travis and Lee Hyatt, his brother Cooper, and sister Kinsley, from the Toot Hollow community. Connor was involved in the FCA all 4 years of high school. He was Mr. Ridge Runner for the Ridge Runner Court, and he plans to attend a 4-year college. He played football all 4 years, and baseball 3 years, and basketball for 3 years. He was all Smoky Mountain Conference selection in football, and he was all state in football this year. His fondest athletic memory was this year when the basketball team also went bowling. He'd like to thank God, his family, the entire coaching staff, Miss Carey, and Mrs. Mack. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Connor Hyatt. Next senior is none other than Nick Millsaps. He's escorted by Clifford and Lynn Millsaps, his sister Lily, his grandmother Jean, and grandmother Evelyn. Nick is Black Hill. He played basketball all 4 years of high school, track for 4 years, and football for 4 years. He was 2-time All Smoky Mountain Conference in football, an All W North Carolina selection in football, and he holds a school record for discus, an All Smoky Mountain Conference in track. His fondest memory is playing in Atlanta against Life Christian Academy, and would like to thank his coaches, family, teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Nick Millsaps. Next senior is Aiden Pond. Aiden is escorted by Joe and Robin Pond, and Carrie and Kylie Pond are his sisters. From the Whittier community, Aiden played basketball all 4 years of high school, football for 1 year, soccer 4 years, and track for 1 year. He was all Smoky Mountain Conference selection in soccer and all Western North Carolina selection in soccer as well. His fondest memory was walking into the gym for the first time as a freshman and seeing Coach Mack and Coach Bradley. He would take this opportunity to thank Coach McMahon, Coach Ryan McMahon, Coach Smith, Coach Bradley, his parents and family, and all of his teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Aiden Pond. And our last senior tonight is Brandon Salinas, escorted by Daniel Salinas, his father, and Danielle Salinas, his sister, from the Birdtown community. He plans to attend Southwestern Community College and pursue a business degree. Played all 4 years of basketball, football for 3 years, track for 3 years, and baseball for 2 years. His fondest memory was meeting Robert Green for the first time. He would like to thank his coaches, teammates, families, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Swain County Senior Brandon Salinas. Please help me one more time congratulate all the seniors from Swain County.
away by Woods off the steal. Back up to Jones. Deep three on the way by Jones by Mike Hill. Oh, on fire. Woods on the step back. That's a hit on the pass. Jones getting on move. Get the same shot back. One more step back to three. No, Woods pulls up to the baseline. Kick it back to Miller. It's on there. 7-3 on its way. If you're about to beat the match, another like out with the classic big catch.
This is Taylor. This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
I'm going to tell you a secret to being successful as a student and as a parent. Have your sons or daughters come to school. Chronic absenteeism is any time that a student misses more than 17 days in the school year. We have anywhere from 25 to 33% of our students at the various schools across the county who are missing 17 days or more. That's a dangerous thing because you can't learn if you're not in class. And I happen to know from some numbers that I have on my desk that if an 8th grader misses 15 days or more, they have a 62% chance of not graduating from high school. And that means if they don't graduate from high school, that they are going to have a $500,000 negative impact on Swain County. Help me take care of your sons and daughters in Swain County. Have them come to school on a regular basis, and thank you.
For National Education Week, on behalf of all the students of Swain County Schools, we would like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm Abby Cutler, and I'd like to say thank you.
Set shot 3 on the corner rather. On 3 on the way by Williams on the steal. Back up to Jones. Deep 3 on the way by Jones. By Mike Hill. Collins on fire. Williams on the step back. That's a hit on the pass. Outside Jones getting out of movement. Gets his own shot back. One on step back to 3. No, Jones pulls up to the Parker's baseline. Kicks it back to Miller. Set 3 on its way. If you're about to get the fast as you can get, rather like out there, fast as you can get, stride. The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Maroon Devil basketball action getting ready to come your way here on a Wednesday night. Thanks for joining us here on the Maroon Devils Network. Swain and Robbinsville to do battle the Black Knights with the tip, and they control it. They come into this game 3-18 on the season, and they work against the Swain Maroon defense to start with. 4 seniors starting tonight for the Maroon Devils on senior night. Brandon Salinas, number 3. 5 is Connor Hyatt, Aiden Pond, number 11, and Nick Millsaps, 55, along with Donovan Grunwald. Black Knights work it. Grunwald misses, and now up front is Brock Adams. He passes off inside. That shot is gobbled up by Millsaps. And Swain goes the other way. Hyatt inside to Grunwald. He gets it up and in to start this one out. Now Swain misses the trap. And that one's up and off again. Salinas with the rebound, and we got a foul on number 5. That's Nathan Collins of the Knights. You'll have to pardon me. The Black Knights numbers are gray and small. They're a little difficult to see in their camouflage bottoms and black tops. Inbounds to Millsaps. He passes it over to Hyatt, back to Grunwald to set the offense for the Maroon Devils. He kicks it cross court to Hyatt, to the corner to Salinas. Salinas goes back across. It's fumbled away in there, and coming the other way will be Seth Lawson for the Black Knights. He's picked up by Grunwald. Back up top to Nathan Collins, and there's a foul on the Maroon Devils. It'll be on Grunwald. His first, the first on the Maroon Devils. Robbinsville has taken the JV game and the women's game so far. The Maroon Devil men's team looking to reverse the trend. The student section highly involved tonight. They were crazy during a lights out introduction, so let's see if they can have some things to get excited about. You can see they're still standing on the other side. They look inside, but nothing going with Nick in there as he muscles the man out. That's poked away by Grunwald from Brock Adams. It'll go out of bounds and be Black Knight basketball. Grunwald puts some pressure on. Adams has got it in. He works on Salinas over there. Pond awaits. That's kicked in there, picked up by Millsaps. He'll go, or Hyatt rather. He'll go the other way and lay it up and in. 2 for Connor Hyatt. I think we got a delay of game warning. And that's what it is. So it'll be a delay game, 4-0 on that one. So Robbinsville works it up. They go inside. Running one-hander by Lawson is good. I'm not sure what happened. I looked down to right on my score sheet, so I don't know exactly what happened there. Maybe we stepped in bounds. 3 on the way for the Knights, and that one's back iron no good. And that's going to be punched out of there, but it's going to be called, I'm pretty sure, on Nick, and it is Nick's first. As he just tried to muscle that ball out, and it'll be Black Knight basketball. Clock still running, unfortunately, 5:57 and counting. Both these teams played last night. The Black Knights were at home, and the Maroon Devils were at Rosman, where they took a 30-point win. And now we've got the clock issue, so we're going to put some time back on the clock. Be Swain ball at midcourt. Aiden Pond to inbound. 4-2 your score. Maroon Devils on top early in what is senior night for the Maroon Devils. Again, Hyatt, Pond, Millsaps, and Salinas start this ball game, and they are the 4 seniors, along with Robert Green, who is out with an injury tonight. That ball batted out of bounds down there by Landon Hall, and we've got Judea Littlejohn up off of the Swain bench, so he will get Salinas out as Coach Scotty McMahon goes to his bench for one of his normal starters, and Grunwald and Littlejohn in the same spot. So long 3 saved by Hyatt, poked out of bounds by Robbinsville, it looked like, and now we're going to get a correction here. They're going to talk about it at least and maybe make a change, and they do. Swain basketball. So Littlejohn to inbound it from just under his own goal there. And he will do so to Pond, who skip passes it to Hyatt, back over to Grunwald. Littlejohn circles around the top. Now he'll try to penetrate back to Hyatt. Hyatt dribbles in. Short mid-range elbow jumper is back iron no good. Batted out of there. Gronwald's got it. He knifes his way inside. Can't get that to go, but Nick cleans up the mess. And he's got his bucket. And that will go the other way here as Millsaps blocks that one right to Hyatt. Hyatt charges ahead over there against Adams, and that will stay Swain basketball. So Pond looks to reverse the ball to Littlejohn on this wing. Gronwald in the corner inside to Millsaps. It skips away from him. Now the Knights have some numbers. It's fumbled out of there, and it will stay Robbinsville basketball. And so the Knights kick it in. That will be to Landon Hall. He penetrates, blocked in there by Millsaps, kicks ahead to Gronwald, and that goes. Bucket for Gronwald. And he will go to the line here. And into the lineup for Aiden Pond will be Isaiah Collins. Now I think we're off on the score just a little bit. I think it should be 8 with Gronwald shooting for 9. And that one's good. And we've got subs. It'll be Chris Wright into the Black Knight lineup as Swain comes out in a pressure situation here. And the Knights to inbound. And that one's hit by Collins. It'll go out of bounds over on that side. It'll stay Robbinsville ball, where they will inbound over there from in front of the Swain section. And they do so. This is Brock Adams working against the trap. He reverses himself, comes all the way. Now we'll cross over the timeline and kick ahead. 3 on the way over there from Collins, and he knocks that down. No, check that Hall. And Littlejohn can't save it. It will be Robbinsville ball. Clayson Lane set to check in for the Knights. He gets Dre Keener out. So 9-5 your score. Maroon Devils in front. 4:24 remaining in the first period of play. And what has been an active night so far for the Black Knights. Key win for them in the girls game, which kept them tied up with Hayesville with the win in the girls' side, so they'll have to figure out a way to break that tie in the conference tournament. Littlejohn finds Hyatt underneath. The ball fakes, goes up, has it blocked. That will be off of Gronwald by Lawson over there. And so Noel Wolf will check in now, and let's see, he's got Connor Hyatt. And it's 9-8 with Robbinsville a chance to take their first lead of the night at the 3:54 and counting mark. Wolf will come up top and pick up Brock Adams. They go inside the lane. That's blocked again by Millsaps. His 4th. And out of bounds goes Swain. So the Knights again with a chance to take the lead. That's 4 blocks so far by Nick. As Black Knights have had no problem challenging him. And have yet to win one of those, by the way. They're running Landon Hall off a series of screens trying to get him open. And that one, a sharp pass inside to Wright, is off his hands. Will be Swain basketball. Wolf will push it up. Back to Collins. No dribbles allowed. Littlejohn with a deep 3 on the way. Back iron no good. Millsaps gets a hand on it, but out of there with it is Hall, and they have numbers. And that's a lay-in for Wright. So now the Maroon Devils look to move the ball. Wolf clean look at it from the left wing, and he's got net. So Wolf on the board with his first 3. And the Maroon Devils back in front. Robbinsville works it over there with Brock Adams to the corner, and that one is taken away. And Grunwald with an offensive foul, his second. And quickly Carter, Kirkland, Gage, Jones up off of the Swain bench. So the Maroon Devils will resume the press. 12-10 your score, 2:34 left in the first period of play. And there's a three on the way, and it's good over there. And that again is Landon Hall, his third of those in this quarter. It's 13-12. Jones works over on the wing, back to Wolf. Wolf against the double team to Littlejohn, corner to Kirkland. He skips back over to Jones again, who controls it, now goes back to his right. Mid-range jumper, and Gage is fouled on the play. But Jones will get a couple of free throws. Yeah, I think that foul was on Landon Hall. But a timeout, we'll take it along with them.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So as we return to action here, Gage Jones will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here and potentially put the Maroon Devils back on top. First one, back iron, no good for Gage. And he will shoot a second one here. And the Black Knights with a 1-point lead. Gage can tie it up. Second one on its way, and it's good for the sophomore. 13 all. Wolf tries to get in there, and we got a travel call. And that will be Swain basketball. Littlejohn will inbound. Collins takes it to Kirkland, back to Littlejohn, off the Collins screen, back iron no good. Wolf fights for it, but it'll be pulled out of there by Landon Hall and steamed ahead by Brock Adams. Adams attacks the rim with no Nick Millsaps in there, and Adams is on the board with two, and the Knights have a 2-point advantage. Swain works it to the opposite side to Jones. He drives left, hands it back off to Littlejohn. He goes to the hole, puts it up. No foul call. Clayson Lane with the rebound. And the Knights with a chance to extend their lead. This will be Adams working his way over to Hall, picked up by Littlejohn. Cross court inside, stolen by Collins. And easily ahead to Littlejohn for the lay-in. And now the Maroon Devils come out with their full court pressure. That one skips off. Lane picks it back up. They attack Littlejohn back out to Hall over there. And that one is off, but rebounded by Chris Wright. And that foul is on Isaiah Collins, and it will put Wright on the line for a pair of free throws. First one is off. It's 15 all. Subs for the Knights in are Dalton Capps and Hunter Brooks. Second one on the way for Chris Wright, who is a senior for these Black Knights. 15 all your score, 1:08 remains in the first. Check it 16-15. And now Gage Jones charges ahead to the other side. Had Wolf open for a second but couldn't get it to him. Now Littlejohn over to Kirkland. Kirkland crosses over, tries to go by his man, spins his way inside, kicks it to Littlejohn. Jones picks up the miscarriage. It's stolen away twice there, and Littlejohn comes away after the foul. And so Littlejohn will kick it in from the far side. He finds Isaiah Collins. Feathered over to Wolf. Noel tries to turn the corner, is batted away, and then Clayson Lane heads down the court. Backdoor cut. shot up and off, but rebounded over there by Lawson, and Lawson puts it in. So 18-15 your score. We're under 30 in the first period. Wolf way up top, turns around, hands it to Littlejohn. Now he hands to Jones. The basket weave on its way. They find Jones open in the corner. He's got a three on the way. It's long. Collins is there. He puts it up. And does it count? Yes, it does. And that foul will be on Wright. The bucket by Collins. And into the game is Jeb Schuler, a junior. And Isaiah Collins goes to the line. Collins' free throw is short. Wolf keeps it alive. Collins almost comes away with it. Now Robbinsville saves it, but no, it was on the line. So it will be Swain basketball with 7.9 remaining. Robbinsville up by 3. Collins pops out, hands it back to Littlejohn. Now Littlejohn turns the corner, goes hard to the hole, lays it up and in. Jadea Littlejohn with 2, and that will do your first quarter of play with the Maroon Devils on top, 19-18.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
So second period set to get underway. The Maroon Devils return their normal starters, and the Knights, that one's fumbled away. Oh, blocked in there by Hyatt, and that will be a foul on Connor. So to the line will go Hunter Brooks, who came up with that steal. No, check that. Jeb Schuler come up with that steal. Schuler's first is short. And he will shoot a second here, looking to tie this one up. And the second one rattles around and out. Pond with a rebound. And the foul will be on Dalton Capps. And Pond will now inbound to Connor Hyatt to start the Swain offense on this one. So Pond works on the outside, finds Groenwald, who's returned to the lineup despite 2 fouls. Long 3 on the way by Donovan is off. Hyatt gets the rebound, but he's going to be whistled for the foul. His second consecutive, and Carter Kirkland will come off the Swain bench to get Connor out. And back into the Robbinsville lineup is Brock Adams. We're going to shoot free throws. It will be Dalton Capps who will get the free throw, the 1-and-1 here. I'm assuming it's 1-and-1. The scoreboard has 3 for Connor Hyatt, so I may have missed one somewhere along the way. Capps hits the first one. And now he will have a second one. And makes good on it as well. So Capps makes both. He's got 2 for the game. It's 2019 Black Knights. Pond into the front court, finds Jadea Littlejohn, who turns the corner, hands it off to Carter Kirkland in the corner. Millsaps goes up hard and lays it in. Nice job in there off the pass from Carter Kirkland for Nick Millsaps. Now Brock Adams works against the token Swain pressure. He'll be picked up over there by Grunwald. Finds Caps in the corner. They go all the way back across court to Hunter Brooks, and Brooks knocks down a three off the long pass, and it's 23-21 Black Knights. Skip pass by Grunwald. Little John takes the three. It's off, but it rolls out to Adams. Now he'll weave his way in through traffic. Challenge, loses the challenge, and it goes out of bounds off the Black Knights. So Swain basketball. And Carter Kirkland will set the Swain offense. He finds Pond on that side to Little John, into Millsaps. Back to Little John, to the corner to Pond, back to Millsaps. He spins his way in, nicely done by Nick. Good pass from Aiden, and we're tied at 23. Swain traps it immediately. It's out of bounds in front of the Black Knight bench. Landon Hall set to check back in. And he does so for Clayson Lane. And it will be Black Knight basketball now. Caps will set the offense, calls out the play. That's to the corner, easy shot on the way. It's off over there. Pond with a rebound. Kirkland ahead to Pond. He finds Grunwald over there, spins his way around, loses the ball, but gets it back. Pond down the corner finds an entry pass to Millsaps, who's automatic again from down there, off the Pond pass. Now here comes Adams steaming into the front court, pulls up short of Nick, but it was enough to make him miss anyway. And here comes Grunwald into the open court where he is so dangerous. His reverse layup no good, picked out of there. And now the other way by Hunter Brooks. Caps three is on the way and good. Pond spins his way in. Now Grunwald turns the corner and goes up and doesn't get that to fall, but he'll get two shots as the foul is called on the Knights. It's on Hall, his first by my count. And 5:32 remaining. It's Black Knights by one, and Donovan loses one of his free throws to a lane violation, so he'll only have one now and a chance to tie for the sophomore. And it's good. Grunwald now with 6. And it's tied at 26. Robbinsville was going to get that ball. They inexplicably tried to save it. And now Littlejohn will get fouled and almost had the three-point play. That's on Caps, his second. A reminder that both these teams played last night. Swain traveled to Rosman for their contest where they won big. Robbinsville was at home against Nantahala, and they lost. So Jediah Littlejohn makes his first one. He's up to 5 in the game, and the Maroon Devils back on top by 1, 27-26. Second one from Jediah is short, and coming out of there with it. Cross court, 3 on the way is off. Picked up, missed, and Nick swoops in to take it. Littlejohn to the hole. He's fouled. No foul call. Grunwald with the rebound and the stick back. 8 for Donovan, and it's 29-26. Ooh, nice shot in there by Landon Hall. Littlejohn to the corner. Kirkland to Millsaps. He throws cross court to Pond. Back out to Grunwald. 3 is good. So Black Knights working against the press. Caps bounce pass. Grunwald in there to help. Millsaps there to bother it. Kirkland with the rebound. And the outlet pass is too long. It'll be Black Knight basketball. Subs in quickly. It will be Lawson and Collins for the Knights, and it will be Isaiah Collins for the Maroon Devils as he's going to get Nick Millsaps out. So Landon Hall will inbound. Grunwald cuts that one off. It's Kirkland with it now. He spins it back with the other hand. Grunwald's three is off, but Collins is underneath for the rebound, and he's got it to go. So Isaiah with the offensive rebound and his 4th point. And that's going to be on Pond. His first. Noel Wolf checks in for Kirkland, and that basket by Brock Adams is good. He'll get a free throw with a chance to cut the Swain lead to 3. Adams' shot is good, and he is up to 5. Wolf will control the action. He brings it across, hands over to Collins. Grunwald will turn the corner, shifts it back to Collins. He goes hard to the baseline, and we got a block with a basket. Count it, it does. Isaiah Collins with the bucket, his 6th point. And that foul is on Landon Hall, I believe. And Collins will get a free throw. So Collins will get 1 for his troubles here, with a chance to push this lead back up to 5. It's off. Nobody boxes out. Judea Littlejohn scoops in, picks it up, scores his 6th point in easy fashion. Robbinsville the other way, looks to attack. They kick it back around. 3 on the way from Nathan Collins is off. Pond with a rebound. Outlets to Littlejohn, who's all alone, and lays it in. So nice work by Aiden Pond, his 4th assist. Judea Littlejohn up to 9 points now, and Swain's lead grows to 6 as Adams tries to beat the press by himself and does. And now will set the Black Knight offense. Kick over to Hall in the corner. It's way off. And Robbinsville comes out of there with it. Nathan Collins, and he spins his way back in. Mid-range jumper is off. Wolf with that rebound. Noel puts it ahead and now goes to the hole, and that one don't go, but it is a foul on the play. It will be on Seth Lawson and put Judea Littlejohn back on the line. Gage Jones at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Littlejohn's first is good. So he now has 10. Jones is going to get Aiden Pond out of the lineup. And now Littlejohn will shoot his 2nd, looking for his 11th point, and to make this an 11-point lead by the Maroon Devils, and he does. Now the Black Knights inbound. They beat the press, but it's at a hectic pace, and that shot is up and off. Littlejohn with a rebound, and he will bring it down now as we're under the 3-minute mark. Jones with the pass. Jones goes all the way to the bucket. That looked like goaltend, but it wasn't called. And that will come out of there to Brock Adams as Jones has a layup taken away. And Swain sorts things out in their man-to-man defense. Skipped inside. Wolf with a steal. And he will reverse his way back out at the 2:26 mark. Collins over to Littlejohn on the wing. Grunwald up top. He's got Wolf on one side, Littlejohn on the other. Now he tries to penetrate, kicks it over to Jones. He just saves it at the home stands. Brandon Salinas off the bench to come in. Collins trying to turn the corner, no foul called. A lot of contact, and now we got a foul on him. Rebound over there by Carson Eller, and Isaiah Collins picks up his 2nd. Millsaps and Salinas, the seniors, at the scorer's table to check in. And it is 10 fouls all, so there'll be 2 fouls the rest of the way. And the free throw is off. So Collins and Grunwald will check out. Salinas and Millsaps back in, and Court Carpenter is on the court now for the Black Knights. He's going to get Nathan Collins as we sort out a myriad of foul issues for both teams. This will give Eller a 2nd free throw here with a chance to cut the Swain lead to 10. He misses that. Littlejohn has the rebound, his 4th of the night. Wolf, a long three. Back iron, almost good, but no good. Picked up over there by Adams. He kicks it ahead. Wolf back with the defense, but spun in there nicely by Hall for the bucket. Salinas fumbles that one away right to Lawson. Unfortunately for the Maroon Devils, he goes in, and Salinas with the foul. And so Seth Lawson will go to the free throw line. Carter Kirkland will check in. He's going to get Salinas, who doesn't like it, and he will have word with Scotty McMahon. Lawson to the line. It's his first trip tonight. He has 4 on the evening so far. That one is no good, and picked up over there by Littlejohn again. And that will go Robbinsville's way. Timeout Swain. And Coach McMahon is going to chastise his troops, I believe. We'll take a break as he does that and be back.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
And speaking of that subscription, we'd love for you to just subscribe to the Maroon Devils Network. We're at 809 right now. We'd love to get up to 1,000. Court Carpenter makes good on that three from long distance. But help us get to 1,000. If you know somebody who you think would benefit from subscribing, let them know. And let's get our numbers up to 1,000. Hall weaves his way in and lays it in. Landon Hall for the Black Knights. We're back to a 2-point lead by the Maroon Devils. Littlejohn all the way in, dips around, and will get fouled on the play by Carpenter. And that's his first. Jadea Littlejohn back to the line. He has 11 so far on the night, and as we said, this Maroon Devil lead has been pared down to 2 here over the last stretch. Jadea with the make. Clayson Lane checks in. He's going to get Landon Hall out. Hall with 15 points so far in this first half alone. Littlejohn makes his second. He has 13 now. Jones just misses the steal. Now Court Carpenter fires up another three. That one's long. Saved in there. Clayson Lane's shot is off. Carpenter with another rebound, and now things are getting way out of hand under there. There's Lane, and Wolf spilled to the floor. No hard feelings out of that. And now, after 4 consecutive offensive rebounds in there, Clayson Lane will go to the line. And he makes that one. A foul, by the way, called on Noel Wolf. It's his first. And Lane will have a second free throw now. That one is good. So Lane with 2, and it's now a 2-point advantage for the Maroon Devils. Littlejohn to Jones in the corner, back to Littlejohn. Wolf up top at the logo, works to Millsaps, finds Kirkland. Back inside to Millsaps. He spins his way in, and that's going to be an offensive foul. So Nick has picked up his second. And now we've got Pond and Salinas checking in. They're going to get Millsaps and Kirkland. And 22 seconds remain in this first period of play. And the Knights could conceivably tie or take the lead here. They kick to the wing. 3 on the way. That's for the lead. It's off.
And again, offensive rebound, and that's off, and it'll be out of bounds, Swain basketball. So we're at 7, and Wolf streaks into the front court, kicks it to Littlejohn. He's at 2, at 3, pulls up, realizes it, shot is good if it goes, and it just misses. So that'll take us to the half with the Maroon Devils out front, 44-42.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
It's a draw ball, set shot 3 on the corner, rather. On 3 on the way by Littlejohn trying to steal it. Back out to Jones, deep 3 on the way by Jones. Littlejohn on the step back. That's a hit on the pass. Jones getting on loose. Gets his own shot back. One more step back to 3. That was good. Pulls up to the Congo's baseline. Kicks it back to Miller. Set 3 on its way. But you're about to be the man to keep it. Another like out with his pass. He's getting stride.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Swain County Schools views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom, where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is accorded to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and other fans. Profanity, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at anyone in this contest venue will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Help us make the right call by exhibiting good sportsmanship throughout the event, regardless of personal feelings or loyalties during the contest. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
I'm going to tell you a secret to being successful as a student and as a parent.
This is Taylor
Have
Holt.
your sons or daughters come to school. Chronic absenteeism is any time that a student misses more than 17 days in the school year. We have anywhere from 25 to 33% of our students at the various schools across the county who are missing 17 days or more. That's a dangerous thing because you can't learn if you're not in class. And I happen to know from some numbers that I have on my desk that if an 8th grader misses 15 days or more, they have a 62% chance of not graduating from high school. And that means if they don't graduate from high school, that they are going to have a $500,000 negative impact on Swain County. Help me take care of your sons and daughters in Swain County. Have them come to school on a regular basis, and thank you.
For National Education Week, on behalf of all the students of Swain County Schools, we would like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm Abby Cutler, and I'd like to say thank you.
This is Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. I'd like to talk to you about an important policy. Please remember that smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is prohibited on all campuses in Swain County. This includes Swain County Memorial Stadium. Smoking and the use of smokeless tobacco or e-cigarettes and other vaping devices is not allowed while on campus for faculty, staff, students, fans, or visitors to our campuses. Thank you for supporting Swain County Schools.
the Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
And we're back, folks, for second half action. Maroon Devils with a 2-point advantage coming out of halftime. And another inbound steal, this one by Dre Keener. So the Black Knights with the basketball. That one's batted away in there by Grunwald. They find him out in front. He'll go all the way to the hole, misses the shot. Littlejohn tries to get the rebound and can't. That'll be Swain ball out underneath. Pond gets the inbounds pass, finds Hyatt. They go back to Littlejohn off the Pond screen. It's up and good for 3 for Jadea Littlejohn. Connor Hyatt with the assist, but Aiden Pond deserves one as well for his nice pick. Hyatt missed the block shot, but was able to prevent the layup, and Aiden Pond draws the foul with a good rebound there. And Swain will now look to extend this lead to the corner to Littlejohn. He ball fakes. It's cut off there. Goes back up top to Grunwald. Back to him inside of the Millsaps. Nobody there, and Millsaps lays that one home. Robbinsville beats the pressure. Now walks it up is Lawson. He cuts all the way around, shot up and rolls out. But 2 Black Knights fight for it in there. And then Donovan Grunwald steps right in and steals the pass ahead to Littlejohn. He misses, and out with it comes Landon Hall. Ahead, weaving his way in. Short jumper is up and off. Millsaps with the big rebound. And he hands it off to Hyatt, who brings it up. Pond looks, finds Littlejohn on the wing. Littlejohn turns the corner. Grunwald skips it to the other side to Hyde. He looks inside, now looks backside, over to Littlejohn. Clean look at a 3. Jadea's on the way, rattles around and out. It's knocked out of there. Grunwald gets it. He follows up with a 3. His is off. And now Adams steams the other way. Kicked by Hyatt, stays in play. An easy layup over there for Dre Keener. Sorry, it's really hard to see Robbinsville's numbers. I'm not going to lie. Nice give and go right there from Millsaps to Grunwald. 51-44 your score. Black Knights skip ahead into the corner. There's another 3 on the way, and it's missed. Littlejohn snares that out of midair. Pulls up. Now he'll press the advantage back out. Find Aiden Pond up top. Skips across the height to the corner to Grunwald. Tries to turn the corner. Feathers it out to Littlejohn for a clean look at a 3, and it's down. Littlejohn another 3 as he is really rolling at this point into the front court. The Black Knights want to run this pace, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to. Keener skips that one home, and it's 54-46. Robbinsville takes a timeout. And we're pleased to report that if you've been with us all night, you know that
Taylor Collins was able to take part in senior night festivities, even though she's on her way to Charlotte for a heart procedure. And that's going to be intricate, laid in nicely over there by Millsaps. And they asked for some donations during the nice Skype event where she was able to take part with her teammates on senior night, and they've raised over $2,000. So if you would like to be a part of that and give to that family and help them out, feel free to call Swain High School tomorrow, Grunwald, with a nice dipsy-do shot, and speak to any of those folks there and tell them your intentions, and they will make sure that you can get the money to the right place, and it benefits Taylor and her brother Isaiah, who's out here playing tonight, getting ready to check into the ball game. He's had some brain surgery this past summer, believe it or not, and so that family really dealing with a lot of medical bills and could use the help. Little John passes off over there to Grunwald. He turns the corner, pull-up jumper, hits Millsaps in the head. Back out to Little John, 3 on the way, no good, and pulled out of there by the Black Knights. But if you'd like to do that, the number is 828-488-2152, and you can just pretty much get anybody's extension there and get that money in the bank. That's a good lay-in by Grunwald. Another block by Nick, and we've got a Wolf and Collins into the lineup. Somebody's got to come out. It's going to be Pond. So they call the play here, 3:53. It's now ballooned to 60-46 while I was doing the spiel on the donations. If you want to give them timeout going that way, we got a foul. That's going to be on 25. That's on Collins. 488-2152 is the number to call tomorrow if you want to donate. Do it during school hours. Somebody will be available. I think you can hit 0 on that and get someone to answer the call. But if not, just find an extension and call anybody and they'll help you out. Corner 3 on the way from Court Carpenter, and he's got that one. And now Swain back into the front court. Collins and Wolf play catch. Little John throws that up, and it's an offensive foul on Tadea. It's his first. And it'll be Robbinsville ball. They trail by 11, 3:33 remaining in the third period of play. Landon Hall to inbound. Throws up for Court Carpenter. It's well over his head. It will be inbounded on the other end by Swain. So Swain will get it from underneath their own goal. Judea Littlejohn to inbound it. He calls the play. And now Wolf's got it. He gets Littlejohn on the cut. Back to Wolf. He fumbles it but recovers. Now Grunwald skip pass to Collins. Gives it back off to Millsap. Spinner on the way from Nick. Rebounded by Isaiah. Stripped out of there by Adams. And that's laid in by Landon Hall. Wolf over to Collins, back to Grunwald on the left wing. He goes right hard, spins all the way around, tries to make the dipsy-do, and the foul is going to be called over there on Carpenter. Let's see, Donovan should get a pair of free throws out of this, and he will. First one is good. Carter Kirkland will get Nick Millsaps out of the ball game. And the Maroon Devils will go small here and up the pressure. Grunwald's second one. It finds a lot of the rim, but also finds the bottom. And now Swain will pressure, and Noel Wolf going for the steal. Gets a bump right there, and that'll be his second. And third on the Maroon Devils in the second half. Black Knights to inbound it again. It is 62-51 with 3 minutes exactly remaining in the third period of play. And that's going to be Nathan Collins weaving his way through, steps through, and lays it in. Collins coast to coast for a good-looking two. Wolf ahead with it. Now he spins in, goes in with his left hand, and lays it home. Noah Wolf with 5. Cap skips it ahead, and it's right to Littlejohn. Littlejohn now will kick it ahead to Wolf. We've got Collins alone on the low block, and it's saved. It'll go off of Collins, and it'll be Robbinsville basketball. So Gage Jones checks into the Swain lineup, and it will be Robbinsville basketball. Still 11-point lead. Caps ball fakes, now dribbles through, kicks it over to Brooks, ahead to Carpenter, who's got a 3 on the way. He misses it. Jones with the rebound, and he will come out of there with it and finds Collins. He skips it over to Kirkland. Kirkland steps in, leads Collins with it. Beautiful pass, and there's Collins for 2. And that one's stolen by Collins as he bulls his way up to try to get the bucket. And is fouled on the play, and we've got a technical foul. And let's see if that is on Nathan Collins. It is on Collins. And so Isaiah Collins will get 2 free throws here. Isaiah's first is short. Uncharacteristic 0 for 2 from the line tonight for Isaiah, as he usually shoots over 70%. Second one is good, so Isaiah with another one. He has 9 on the night now, and it will be Swain ball. It's a 67-53 lead. Into the ballgame is Clayson Lane to replace Nathan Collins. And 2:08 remaining in the third period of play. It's been a good crowd tonight, as you can see on the home side. A lot of people in the crowd, and the student section has been amazing. They're over there having a big time and cheering their team on, so good for them. And we want to know if that was a shooting foul. It is not, so it will be Swain ball out on the side. Donovan Grunwald will inbound it from over there to Noel Wolf, and Wolf will set the Swain offense. Grunwald with it to Kirkland over on the side. They've got 2 people trailing Collins. They skip it into him. Back out to Wolf. 3 on the way. It's good. Wolf hits that one from the corner off the Collins pass. And we got a foul on the play. That was on Wolf, his third. And Caps brings it up, calls the offense, 1:45 and counting in the third period. Now he waits for the screen. Noah Wolf almost had it, but couldn't get to it in time. It skittered into the stands and will be Robbinsville ball. They inbound the lane. Oh, check that haul. Back to Clayson Lane. He finds Carpenter. Step back 3 on the way. It was no good. Rebounded over there and laid in by Landon Hall. And we got a timeout, Robbinsville, so we'll go along with them. Set shot 3 on the corner rather. On 3 on the way by steal. Back out to Jones. Deep 3 on the way by Jones. By my count. Collins on fire. Littlejohn on the step back. That's a hit on the pass. Comes out to Jones. Get in on move. Get the same shot back. One on steps back to 3. That was good. Baseline. So we're back to action. Maroon Devil basketball. Isaiah Collins and Carter Kirkland work it up. Kick ahead to Gage Jones. James has got a running lane. Pull-up jumper. He missed it. Grunwald pulls it out of there, and Colin Millsaps picks it up and gets the three-point play out of it as Nick lays it in. And he'll get a free throw out of it. Salinas in for Grunwald. And the lead is ballooned to 72-55, and Millsaps will get a free throw here. It's his first trip to the line. He has 14 on the night to go along with 5 blocks. That one is good. So 15 on the night. Hall weaves his way in behind the back. Good. No look pass in there to Carpenter, who lays it in. And now the Maroon Devils work it up. Salinas saves it over there. Kicks his way ahead to Millsaps. Finds Jones. Good look. A little behind Collins. Spills out of there. And now they will have a easy look at it. Gage Jones hustling like crazy to get back into that play, but didn't quite get there. Kudos to him. He could have easily given up on that play, but didn't. Now Millsaps ahead to Jones. He's got a clean lead of 3. Fakes it. Drives baseline. That's his shot. It's blocked over there by Carpenter. And they're going to get him with a foul. And Gage Jones will go to the line where he is 1 of 2 tonight. That one's short by Gage. Bryce Tisateski checks into the lineup for Landon Hall. And so Jones will shoot another one here. That one is good. Gage with 2 tonight, both from the free throw line. Caps puts it on the deck and races by Carter, loses control, is able to shovel it out to, and there's a walk by Clayson Lane. There'll be 30.6 left, 74-59, and the Maroon Devils have the basketball. Feathered into Jones. He goes back to Collins. He passes ahead. Good pass to Jones. Salinas underneath for an easy layup. Is fouled under there on the good pass from Gage Jones. Looks like Lane will be whistled with that foul. And Brandon Salinas, one of the seniors for the Maroon Devils, one of the 4 starting seniors, Robert Green, the other one, he's injured tonight, is on the score sheet now with a point after getting the start. So back to the line will be Salinas for a second one, and the Maroon Devils have extended this lead now and look to go one more. And Salinas makes both of those, so it's 76-59. And that's tipped out of bounds by Collins. It will remain Robbinsville ball. We're at 23 seconds now in the third period of play. Good ball movement by the Knights. Now Lane spins out of there and goes all the way down. Carpenter for that corner 3. He's been hit or miss there. Jones from the Kirkland pass. And Gage Jones lays it in. We're at 7. And there's a block call on Kirkland. 5.7 seconds left. Robbinsville basketball. Tisateski to inbound. He gets it to Caps, who goes 1 on 3. It's batted by Collins. Kirkland's got it. They won't get it off as Jones could not get around. He could not get around the official, get that shot off. And that's going to do your third period of play with our Maroon Devils on top, 78-59.
I'm Taylor Holt with the Maroon Devils Network. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you enjoy our videos, please hit the notification bell down below so you can get a notification every time that we upload a video.
Final 8 set to get underway here from Swain High School tonight. Student section still heavily involved in this one. Black Knights basketball. Swain returns their starters to the floor. It's 78-59 your score. Good hands by Littlejohn. He pokes that one away, and now
a foul on the Knights. And now for the rest of the game, Maroon Devils and the Knights pretty much are going to be shooting free throws. So Connor Hyatt looks to sink his first free throw of the night. That one rattles around, finds a lot of the rim, but none of the net. And out of the game comes Seth Lawson for the Knights. Hyatt will have a second free throw now. That one's back iron, no good. Rebounded by Adams. Wayne turns the corner, weaves his way around, loses the ball. And Millsaps tries to throw it ahead, but is fouled before he can. That foul's on Lane. So Nick will go to the line, where he's got 15 points tonight, to go along with 5 blocks and a couple of steals. That one's off. We'll get a second one now. 7:32 remain in this one. So Nick with another one. It's up and good. Black Knights work to get the ball up the court now. Today, Littlejohn feeds that one away. Now Aiden Pond on the board on a great pass and steal from Littlejohn. Now it's up the court. Lane puts his head down, goes all the way to the bucket, and Millsaps with that foul. Clayson Lane will get a pair of free throws out of that. 81-59 now. That one rattles out for Lane. He was 2 of 2 at the line before that one. Now he'll have another one. And it goes. So Lane with 3, and the lead is 21. Millsaps beats it to the corner to Groenwald. 3 on the way from Donovan is back iron, but Pond has got it, misses it, and it will stay Swain basketball. Littlejohn to inbound. He does so to Pond, back around to Hyatt. He looks for Littlejohn curling off the screen, back to Hyatt. Millsaps wants the ball. He works to the top of the paint. Now it's back up to Groenwald. Shovels to Millsaps, turns and lays it in, but it doesn't go. There's no foul on that. And Carson Eller comes out with it. So some wild action there. We're going to foul to slow things down. It's on Pond. It's second. Brock Adams at the line. And it'll be 1-1 for Adams, who has 5 on the night by my count. And that one's good. And we're going to talk about so we're resetting the clock at this juncture. I'm not sure why. I think we're okay. We're good now. 6:15 remaining in this one. We'll have a second free throw on the way from Brock Adams. So now we are talking to the clock operator. And it's going to be 6:25 instead of 6:15. They've got that squared away now. And Brock Adams will go back to the free throw line, seeking his 7th point. 20-point lead for our Maroon Devils, 81-61 in this nightcap of the best of 3. Groenwald goes up and gets that one for his 5th rebound. skip past to Littlejohn. He weaves his way in, now backs his way back down, tries to go all the way hard to the hole, lays it up. It's off. Hyatt keeps that alive, and he got the offensive rebound out of that. So Connor Hyatt with a nice job on the glass, and now it will be Swain basketball. Fine Pond, he goes all the way out to Hyatt. Hyatt skips it around the Groenwald. Now back to Hyatt. Pond will flex into the corner. There's a good shot up and in. Grunwald with a rebound, but he can't get that to go. And that one is up by Brock Adams, and a foul on Connor Hyde, his third. And Adams will go back to the free throw line. And we got a timeout. Swain will take it along with them. And we're back as we return to action. It'll be 2 free throws for Brock Adams with a chance to cut into this 20-point lead. The first one's good. And now he will shoot a second. And that is good as well. So pressure from the Black Knights now. Kicked ahead to Littlejohn. He's got a clean look at the three. He'll take and make it. Littlejohn with another three and another dime for Aiden Pond, his 5th here on senior night. The issue is with the clock, which is not cooperating. So to reset, we're 84-63 with 5:43 left. And it will be Black Knight basketball. And that one's fumbled away, stolen by Hyatt. He steps his way through, has that shot blocked. And that goes out of bounds off of Swain. So inbounds to Adams. He goes right at Millsap, so he'll get called for a foul on that one. And that's 4 on Nick. Isaiah Collins up off the Swain bench, and back to the free throw line is Brock Adams, who is 4 of 5 there and has 8 points now. 84-63 your score. Adams' first is short. Collins into the lineup. Millsap's out. Adams with a second now, and it is nothing but net. And that one skips away and will be out of bounds in favor of the Knights over there.
So Adams again controls the action up top. That one's almost stolen, but will remain with the Black Knights, and they will inbound from under their own goal. Again, we're at 809 in terms of subscribers. We'd love for you and your friends to subscribe to the Maroon Devils Network and get us up to 1,000. That would be awesome for us to get to 1,000. So if you got friends around that could take care of that or benefit from it, help us out and give them a call. Clayson Lane with the steal, he lays it in. Here comes Little John, cross court to Pond. Grunwald in the corner in front of the student section. It's off, but he sweeps in and gets it. Little John keeps it here, and then it's stolen by Lane. And it will be Black Knight basketball. Wolf off the Swain bench. He didn't get to the table in time, so he'll check in next dead ball. 4:42 remaining in this. Adams spins his way past. There's Hall in the corner, misses it. Pond with a rebound, and he is fouled there by Clayson Lane. It will be his fourth. Check that, fifth. So Lane is fouled out with 4:34 remaining in this one, and Aiden Pond will get a pair of free throws here. Hunter Brooks checks in. Pond's first is no good. Have a second one now. And that one's good. So Pond now with 3 to go along with 7 rebounds and 5 assists on an active night for the senior. Little John steals that, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, has it blocked, gets it back again, misses that one, and that one's pulled down, and now will go the other way by Chris Wright. Shot on the way off the glass, no good, poked around in there, picked back up. Back over to Hall, he weaves his way around, bulls his way in, is called for the travel. So it'll be Swain basketball at the 4:07 mark. Collins to inbound it. Does so to Grunwald, skipped all the way over to Wolf. Wolf tic-tac-toes it back to Little John in the corner in front of the student section. He misses it. Pond keeps it alive but can't get it to go. And Little John with the ball, and he is fouled by Chris Wright. And so now Judea with a pair of free throws as he's shooting 2, as are the Maroon Devils the rest of the way. That one misses. Millsaps for Pond. Court Carpenter in for Chris Wright. And Little John with a second one, and it is good. Grunwald almost with a steal. He chases Brock Adams all around. Now Adams penetrates, kicks it to Hall. Now Hall penetrates, steps under and through, and lays it in. Timeout Robbinsville, 86-71, 3:39 remaining. And if you have enjoyed those highlight packages all night, those are courtesy of Aiden Pond, who's working as a Maroon Devil Network intern at this point in time. So kudos to Aiden, not only a solid basketball player and a senior tonight, but a good editor as well, editing those highlight packages. We'll see a lot more from Aiden as spring sports come into play too, and maybe some camera action in the future for him. Very talented young man. We're lucky to have him. Good steal by Collins, but it goes right back to Adams. Good pitch and catch to Carpenter, and Carpenter lays that one in off the nice dime from Brock Adams. Swept all the way across court. Littlejohn over there crosses over, goes hard to the hole. Floater is good, and Judea is having himself another night. Inbounded by the Knights. Now they look all the way across court. That's Hall. He comes in. Batted over there, swept out of the way by Millsaps, but he can't control it. 3 on the way, back iron no good. Nick still on the ground. He's up now. Things are fast and furious. Behind the back is Hall, and it goes out of bounds off his leg thanks to the Grunwald tap. And so it will be Swain basketball. And they need a towel, so we're looking on the Swain bench for one. Judea Littlejohn up to 25 by my count to go along with a solid night on the boards of 8 boards and 2 assists. 19 for Grunwald to go along with 4 steals and 6 rebounds unofficially. And that pass ill-advised by Wolf. Floater in there by Eller, and he's got that one to go. Baseball pass to Wolf now as he weaves his way back and forth, kicks it back out to Collins. He's inside to Millsaps, double teamed immediately. Feathers it back out to Wolf, 2:16 and counting left in this one. Grunwald in the corner, back up top to Collins, all the way across court to the corner to Wolf. He fades his way in, banks it up and off. Millsaps lays it in. And we're up to 90 for the Maroon Devils, 90-75. Hall to the corner. Carpenter thought about a 3, chased off the line by Collins, goes up and under, misses it. Millsaps with his 7th rebound. Outlet pass foiled, but Grunwald comes away with it. Now spins his way out of it, all the way to the bucket. Dipsy-do, and good by Grunwald. 92 for the Maroon Devils. And that's good. The foul is going to be on Littlejohn and Brock Adams. Carter Kirkland set to check in, is going to get Wolf out. 1:32 remaining. Brock Adams will get a free throw for his troubles here after that nice move underneath. Littlejohn caught him on the arm, so he will shoot. That one is good, and Adams with another one. And Dalton Capps will check in for Brock Adams, who's had a very solid night for the Black Knights. Kirkland and Collins work with Littlejohn. Millsap's a great outlet because he's able to catch those. Grunwald up and under and lays it in. Nicely done. Nice dime from Carter Kirkland. And Grunwald with another bucket. The Knights have figured this press out. Now they are pushing things quickly, and there's a nice pass by Hunter Brooks and a lay-in over there by Landon Hall, who's had himself a good night. Grunwald backs to the three-point line and nails it. Capps weaves his way along. And again, it's Hall laying it in. Hot and heavy pace. Capps again into the front court. Grunwald another 3, up and good. Nope, it's off the front and rebounded out there by Eller. 97 for the Maroon Devils. We're under a minute. They and their crowd would love to get 100 right here. There's a 3 on the way from Hall. It's back iron no good. Millsaps with the lead. Outlet to Grunwald. Cross court to Littlejohn. He's got a clean look at a 3. Stops, takes it. It rattles off. Ooh. And Millsaps is fouled out of the ball game.
And that's with 28.6 left that Nick has fouled out of this one, but it's called an intentional foul, which will give the Black Knights 2 free throws and the ball out. So senior Nick Millsaps is fouled out here on senior night. And that will put Hunter Brooks on the line. 97-82 your score. And now we're getting some things straightened out as the home crowd is ecstatic. 28.6 left. They're still looking to get 3 points to get to 100. They've had 2 cracks at it. Neither shot went. So they would like nothing better than to get another possession. And so Dalton Capps was the gentleman who was fouled. He gets 2 free throws here because of the bonus. That one's good for Capps. So 97-83 your score now. Capps will get a second one. Then they will shoot the intentional foul. And that should be, no, it'll be ball out. So Grunwald, Littlejohn are out. Salinas and Chase Burrell are in, as well as Gage Jones. And into the ballgame comes Malachi Littlejohn for the Black Knights. So both benches emptied at this point, and we are cases with 28.6 remaining in this one. Capps back to Hall. He goes to the corner, 3 on the way, and that is good from Hunter Brooks. Kirkland on the way, kicks out to Jones. Jones's 3 is off, rebounded by Carpenter, and that may do it. We're at 12.5. Carpenter's going to shoot a 3. Banks off and no good. Burrell's got it. Kirkland gets it spilled out of there, and now Capps has intentionally fouled Carter Kirkland by tackling him, and that will give the Maroon Devils every opportunity to break 100 with the intentional foul. And Kirkland will get 2 free throws here to push it to 99 and then inbound the ball with a chance. So Kirkland's going to shoot. First one's good. That gets Carter on the board. And he will have a second one that will, well, they've got us at 99 now. I missed something somewhere, and he misses that one. So Swain still denied of getting to 100. They will inbound the ball with one last gasp here at 4.5 seconds. And I think they will probably just be content to catch it, hold on to it, and not shoot it. They have strict instructions not to, and that one goes, and it will count for Chase Burrell. So Swain goes over the century mark at 100. And that's going to do your game on senior night as the Maroon Devils take a 100-86 win over Robbinsville. Stay tuned to the Maroon Devils Network over the coming, well, tomorrow until we will get some information for you on tournament seedings and where and when our teams will play in the Smoky Mountain Conference Tournament. That's going to do it for the winter edition of the Maroon Devils Network. We appreciate you joining us all season long here on the Maroon Devils Network. Stay tuned. Spring Sports is coming your way next here on the Maroon Devils Network.